All right, so we are back, and we had a bit of a technical challenge, so we are glad to welcome Licebo again. Kiva?
Licebo.
Licebo. I'm trying. I'm trying. Vatyana, and he's from Nimbus Technology. So over to you. I'm going to start the clock in 1 minute. Okay.
Can I start? Awesome stuff. So I know my fellow contestants have asked you to imagine, and you've been doing a lot of imagining, and you're still going to do a lot of imagining today. So that's why I've asked you to picture. Picture a world where your tapping your toilet did not work for hours and sometimes even days. Now, luckily for you, when you stop imagining this horrific image, you can go back to your 10-minute showers. But for thousands of South Africans, that horrific image is their daily reality. Good morning, dragons, and to those streaming at home. My name is Licebo Vatyana. I'm the founder of the idea company called Nimbus Technology. Nimbus taken from the Latin word for cloud. I come from a small township called Zwide in the city of Gqeberha, a city where days without water is our reality. But what if through sustainable innovation we could change all of that? Using our product, the Nimbus, a vertical tank that condenses water vapor in the air, turning it into water. This idea is already working through a company called Source Global, which is present in 52 countries using similar technology. I'd like you to take a mental picture of how much it would cost for you to acquire one of those units. So my team currently consists of myself, and I have a BA degree in organizational psychology and a Post Graduate Diploma in enterprise management. I have 10 years of business management experience. I have an advisor from the Rose Business School and a mentor in Elise Harting from the YBT program. My team still needs a marketing manager, a financial manager, a technical professional, and 2 technical associates, which we aim to bring into the business for the inception. So where are we now? We are still in the ideation phase, but we have done extensive research and testing, and we believe that we are ready, 100% ready, for a pilot project that will help us make the necessary adjustments to our model. We have connected to an engineering firm from the city of Gqeberha who is interested in helping us manufacture our units. We've identified 2 customer segments, the first being middle-class income houses that earn a minimum of 30,000 Rand. These customers are already spending 25,000 Rand annually on buying drinking water. The second customer segment is semi-private schools that are purely dependent on municipal water. These customers, in times of water shedding or when the water is too dirty to drink, need a reliable, clean water supply for their children. Our total addressable market includes the 50,000 middle-class income homes between Gqeberha and Makhanda, as well as the 50-plus semi-private schools between that area. We aim to funnel these customers into our business using social media marketing, physical marketing, referrals, and meetings. And now let's talk numbers. So the cost to produce 1 unit of the Nimbus is 9,264 Rand. Our selling price will be at 15,500 Rand. With a gross profit margin of 35,000 Rand, if we can sell 20 units of the Nimbus, we would be able to make 43,000 Rand, 806 net profit before tax. We estimate that it will take us almost 2 years to break even if we can achieve 125 units sold. Our action plan for growth includes expanding operations into other provinces. An innovative aspect of our business model is that we intend to use shipping containers for storage and rent out vans from the local transportation. This will allow us to have the capacity to operate and also acts as an alternative to acquiring vehicles and other liabilities. we're in the process of raising capital, and we want to use our basic business plan to approach private funding companies such as Lululand and StarX. We intend to use crowdfunding as well as approach and seek support of angels and investors. We are interested in any avenues available with the Innovation Hub. What we need is the 500,000, and we need that to be able to manufacture our product and to build financial capacity. Thank you so much for your time. I will now take any questions that you might have.
Licebo, thanks for that presentation. I see Ungumkaya, so we come from the same place. And awesome. I know water is really is a big problem. I think my first question is, you talk about manufacturing the product. But I think at the beginning of your presentation, I think I was under the impression that you would be buying and reselling the units.
Okay.
Also, just maybe a word of advice. It would help you to do some sort of a cost-benefit analysis in terms of what the actual problem, the gravity of the problem is, and so that you can justify payback for your customers. Because I mean, you're asking about 10K per unit. As much as you have identified a sizable market, but it would be from a selling point to maybe look into that. Yeah, I think that's it from my side. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks. I think what you've articulated is a real need, especially in times of drought in these sorts of environments. What I'm interested in, obviously you're focusing on something which is commonly referred to as air harvesting units.
Yes.
But normally to get, and I see that you've got a plan around bringing it in-house to manufacture, etc. Have you basically also understood from the manufacturing point of view, is it one unit at a time, or is it really you want to move into scaled up production and that will bring you more sort of savings that will then allow you to have a better return on investment and maybe even position the product from a profitability in a better way? And also you spoke a little bit, I think, around sanitation as well.
Yes.
Are you looking at this business just being around water supply, or are you like a range of household products that meet this demand?
Okay. Just to answer, I think those are questions. Just to answer the first one, we've done some studies with the Rhodes University and some of the experts in that area. But after coming up with what would be the design of the product, I had then approached the engineering firm in Port Elizabeth in Gqeberha and explained the idea to them and the design. And they had then gone forward and said, we would be able to manufacture the design. Now acquiring the product would be more expensive because these products are expensive. The idea was to find an affordable option for the customer. To achieve that, we would have to then personalize our materials that we're going to be using and then find a way to create that. Now, the manufacturer would require me to put up money to acquire 20 units at a time. So then I would use that initial 20 units then to start the business. For the second question, I'm struggling to remember the second question.
The range of products.
Range of products, yes. So initially, we want to start with the first product and see how that adapts to what our target market would want, and see how the customers could also try and fit it in elsewhere, such as farming industry or sanitation as for toilets. But the idea is the market is wide-ranging, and with a product that is solid, somewhere we can then explore other alternatives.
Thanks, Licebo, and well done. Maybe I missed this in your presentation, but what is the capacity of your system or unit? So how much water can it make? And you mentioned source hydro panels. So have you done some investigation into how much they are able to generate with their technology?
Yes. So our sort of competitor. Our competitor right now started making water and saying the capacity or what they were able to produce in a day was around 6 liters. And then they started advertising it as a drinking, water for drinking. They then rearranged their products and then started targeting other customers. Their product went to, I think, 60 liters. Through tests we have done at the Rhodes University with other partners, we have done 80 liters a day. but the surface area we actually put it into the product, but that's with a different surface area. So we want to get to a point where we can start a pilot project, make those necessary adjustments to achieve that 80 liters a day. But the range we are aiming to reach is 80 liters a day, 80 to 120 liters in a day. Yes. Thank you so much.
That's quite significant. Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to understand is the first number versus the second number. So is this, initially you said that if we had to purchase your competitor's product, it would be 100,000 plus.
Yes.
Right. How did you manage to get it to 10,000? Is it a stripped down product, or is it advancement in technology? How much of that can you share with us?
I can because I've done some research on that. So the competitor has gone a far distance into trying to be able to have tracking technology on its solar panels, so they can help the customer predict how much water they can make by telling them the weather and stuff like that. So there's such advancements that they've made with their product that we are not intending to include. Difference in materials is a big one, because they are a US-based company that uses different materials and is aiming to be a high-end product. We are targeting affordability. We are trying to achieve affordability to our customers. That's how we've brought it down. We do aim to get to a point where we can use sustainable materials, such so as to try and keep it affordable as the level of inflation rises due to things such as the war against
Thank you
Russia
so
and
much.
Ukraine.
I'm so sorry to cut you there, but your time is up. I just want to be fair to everybody. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. You did very well. Thank you.
Sure. My name is Licebo, Vatyana. Today we are in Pretoria. We are at the finals of the YBT pitching competition, which has been going on for about 6 months. With about 300 candidates, we are now at the top 10 final event.
Okay.
Sure.
And how was the interview as you were pitching?
It's intense in there. It's rough, but I mean, we received amazing mentorship and training from Neil and from Elise. The YBT team has been supportive right through. So when you get there, you keep eyes on them and you remember that, it's been amazing. So it's the last chapter to what was a beautiful, beautiful journey.
And any special message to Youth Bridge Trust for creating this beautiful initiative?
More. I know it's expensive. I really wish they can get more people, more companies to step in and support the great work they're doing. They made the whole 6 months amazing for us. I think it could not have been more engaging and more fruitful, because some of us now we're going to walk out with something that we had put on the shelf, and now we're going to come in and execute. So to the Youth Bridge team, thank you so much. Keep up the good work, and yeah, God bless. Awesome stuff.